Welcome back again to my channel. I'm just a jealous guy. Go into part 4, I believe, of my son Blake video review, uploaded on the 6th of April 2021. Now, just go over what we were talking about at the end of the last video. Brian Smith was agreed that he did pay 7,500 pesos per month to Marley for his son Blake as child support. He did fail to mention that that went down to 5,000 pesos because of no budget. Couldn't afford it. And it went down to a point where he wasn't paying anything. And I would say pretty much, I would bet on the fact that he's still not paying anything. So, talking about 7,500 pesos, well, it may not seem like much from a Western standpoint. In the Philippines, 7,500 pesos a month is a great deal of money. Equivalent to what a full-time worker here would make. An unskilled worker, no, it's not. I've already said what his workers would earn. So it's not, it's lower. Professionals, I think the P&P make around 15,000 a month to start with. But you know that's someone with a college degree and a profession. Now, I just want to make it clear that the bad things said about Marley are just not true. She just wants a simple life. You know, when Marley and I began our relationship, that's when he began the relationship the minute Maricel walked out the door to go to Mindanao. The door hadn't slapped her in the ass before he was on the internet to Marley. There were no foreigner farming in the Philippines. I was not a vlogger, and so it never entered into her mind that all this would become public. And after the channel was started, she didn't want it made public. You know, she was in a relationship that didn't work out and has a child from that relationship, and just didn't want all that over the internet. I can understand that. And so, you know, it's not that, you have to respect her wishes. So, why did this hit the internet? Why was it put on the internet? Well, first of all, a photo was forwarded out of Brian, Marley and Blake sitting in front of a Christmas tree. That photo, as I said before, 3 people had access to it. Marley, Brian, Maricel. So how did that photo get out so that it was put on the internet? I don't think it was Marley that put it out there. So continue on, you have to respect her wishes. She just didn't want it made public. Maricel didn't want it made public because it was unverified. Well, let me say this. That photo, 3 people had access to it. Brian, Marley, Maricel. Would Marley have put it out there? I don't think so. Would Brian have put it out there? I don't think so. So we'll leave it at that. I didn't want to make a video about it because it involves a child. It involves an innocent child whose father happens to be a vlogger. The vlogger that was making 200,000 pesos a month, but thought 7,500 a month was adequate to pay. Everyone probably has a different opinion. I think what people don't realise is that everything that is said and written on YouTube is forever. And the disparaging remarks made about this child and parents, myself and Marley, is forever. And when you make disparaging comments based on rumour, chismes, when you're not really involved and you don't know the situation, you don't know the details, you don't know the facts, especially if they're hurtful in nature. Dave, take note. The comment that Maricel go sell her hairy moneymaker. Hurtful in nature, yes. Disparaging, yes. And actually, downright defaming, I would say. Oh, I think she would have a very good case against you if you wouldn't wanted to move to the Philippines, as to you having defamed a Filipino. And I'm sure maybe you should save a few extra dollars just in case she decides to take that up. So I don't think you would have much of a leg to stand on, Dave. Brian, yeah, you are right. Everything is on the internet. It's on there forever. And all these videos you make and all the videos everyone makes about you are on the YouTube forever. Both Charlie and Blake. Probably find one day they'll type in Brian Granville Smith, a foreigner farming in the Philippines, and it'll all come up and they'll be able to read exactly what people thought about you. Now, we'll continue on, especially if they're hurtful in nature. It just, it makes you a troll. So Dave, you're a troll. And I never imagined when I began this channel that there were so many trolls. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. So Dave, Brian thinks you're a troll. Again, got to be very careful what you say about Filipinos. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll move on to part 5 very soon. Thanks for watching.